Well, good evening, all. Ira Epstein, and here we are with your metal market wrap-up for Monday. And we are now at 6:05 p.m. on Monday, the 4th of March, 2023. And what a rally gold's had since Thursday. It has rallied with the crypto market that has taken off. I mean, here you are pressing $69,500 in the crypto market. Gold wasn't completely left behind, but it's certainly nothing like the rally that you're seeing going on right here. And by the way, all the little bitty cryptocurrencies, they've been rallying too, as nobody wants to be left behind on that express train. You haven't seen that in a while, but it's going on right now. But the gold market, if you go back to last Thursday, started its move up, and it's continued right on through. Is the reason the Fed chair is going to speak in front of Congress Wednesday and Thursday? I don't know. What can he possibly say? I don't think he's going there to say, yes, we're dropping interest rates. The National People's Congress in China kicks off their meeting tomorrow. It generally lasts about a week or so. We'll see what happens there. Are they going to announce stimulus measures that might flow into the metals? It could be. Many people think that that is where it's going to happen. You can't say that it's the energy market. We saw OPEC cut production and prices actually down today, partially off the fear that if China doesn't do enough, what happens to demand out of that country if they don't do enough of a stimulus measure? In the stock indices, we were mostly down today. Not big. It's still a consolidation trade, but NVIDIA was up, and if you look at the rest of the Mag 7, so-called, they were basically lower. When we look at the gold market, the battleground was fought back here, and the market has since taken off. All right, so it held its key number. Here's your 3 days that I was talking about just a moment ago. If you step back with me right here, you can see how the market lifted off last Thursday with a gain of $12. Then on Friday, it was up 41, and today up another whopping 30. Now, tonight, the market is sitting here down about 2 or 3, but that's quite a bit of a gain in no time at all. The trend has been higher lows, higher highs. The market had what we call a kiss pattern. The 18-day average 4 days ago went down, skirted right on the 200. The market then on Thursday came out of that, and it lifted. I don't know how many people saw that going to happen. I certainly wasn't one that thought you were going from there all the way up here. That doesn't mean I'm wrong. It doesn't mean I'm right, that's for sure. The market hit the Bollinger Band, closed over it on Friday, and closed over it again today. Okay. It can go 3 to 5 days in a row. It's pushing that out. Traders will look, I think, back at this and call this a basing action, that the market found its footing and it ran from there to the upside, and that until the market gets back under that low made this month, that it probably has seen the near-term lows in the gold market. That's what I think traders will discuss. Are you overbought? You are. Are you over the Bollinger Band? You are. Being over the Bollinger Band is not a sell signal. It is just a signal not to deploy new money because professional money is likely coming out up here, and you'll say why. And that's because 95% of the time, the market stays within the bands. You step out of it from time to time, but most times you step back in. But you can step back in at overall higher levels. The gold-silver ratio tonight is trying to put the silver underneath the 18-day average. If it does, I'll change the color of this chart to silver tomorrow, and it probably means that 90 level, 90 to 91, was the top area of where the ratio of silver to gold probably got overdone, and the market's ready to correct that. In silver, you could see you're also 2 days, well, 1 day over the Bollinger Band. Maybe today will be the second. And you're challenging a long-term moving average of the 200-day, and you're overbought. Does that mean the market has to fail? No. Is the probability that it'll pull back? Yes. Why? A 200-day average is one of the longest-term averages that traders will look at. And generally, the first challenge of it ends up with the market challenging over and over, back and forth. You saw that happen in the 100-day average here, and the market got thrown back. Just take a look. You'll see what I'm saying. And this is the first time since the beginning of the year that we're up to the 200. Do not interpret that I'm bearish. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying very clearly is I think that the market can get thrown back from that, but it's certainly looking like the market is trying to come out of, again, in silver also, a basing action for a bigger play to the upside. Copper's waiting on China. I think that's the logical thing. They're the biggest user of copper. Are they going to announce anything? Is their growth going to come out 4.5%, 5%? Are they going to target 5.5%? We don't know. We're going to find out now. It's a big week. This is where everything gets laid out by them for the year. When we look at the platinum market, you can see it just made a higher high and a lower low. You're still very much caught in the Bollinger Bands. And the first challenge of it certainly saw the pros coming out. And you've been running into resistance in the dollar, which is supportive in the gold market, because a lower dollar and a higher what? Lower interest rates, lower, not higher, would be supportive of the market. Now, tomorrow you're also going to get Red Book Group's coming out. S&P Global's going to come out with their February service sector PMIs. You get the ISM data. That's going to come out at 9. Factory orders at 9. The end of the day, the API numbers. And as I said, you kick off the National People's Congress in China. So it'll be a day of a lot of news. We have not heard anything new on Israel-Hamas reaching an agreement of any type at this point. So everybody's waiting to see what happens. Remember, if you want our market information, free offers that we have, just go to iraepstein.com and under free offers. I'm Ira. You have a good day.